My name is Amyra León. I am from Spanish Harlem, Barrio Baby. I'm so grateful that music found me. Honestly, everything began with me doing spoken word. I was writing poems since I was in high school, started performing them competitively, and so I was always on stage, and poetry brought me to theater, and so my relationship with language has always been something that has been gestating inside of me. I was a really quiet child, and I was raised in foster care, so my witnessing was always really important to me and really important in the grand scheme of everything. So I started writing my own universes rooted in poetry, and eventually sound just entered the landscape. Started singing in church, said, do I write music? And then I was like, what is a song but a poem, you know? And so it was very seamless. I don't think there was like ever a full transition. It was kind of a slow fade into a new realm of operation and cognitive processing, because music comes to me in a completely different way than poetry does. It's the joke of rain. I'm very much rooted in praise. I love God. I am thankful for God each and every minute that I am breathing. I recognized from a very young age that I might be the vessel, but I wasn't the source. I love Frida Kahlo. She was the first person that I saw as a child who could take something incredibly traumatic and societally unnerving and turn it into something colorful and bright and visceral. Nina Simone, huge, because she never aimed for beauty. That doesn't mean that her work wasn't beautiful and her voice wasn't beautiful, but I think it was more about honesty and truth coming from the voice. I am who I am, and what comes out of me is what I allow, and it's divinely sent. And so those are some of my biggest inspirations when I think about how I've come to this place of autobiographical release and sonic exploration. Who do we become in the night when all is said and done? For the last 10 years, it's been a wild discovery. I've performed a lot in the UK and around Europe, and every time I've ever tried a new thing, I've been incredibly well supported, because I think it's coming from such an honest place that the energy builds a universe around me rather than me trying to be a part of anything. There's kind of this path that's been built before me with every song, every story that I've ever shared. It's led to a new room of beautiful people who are waiting to listen, waiting to respond. I'm finding my way. Finding my way. Finding my way. The core of my work is very rooted in communal healing and breath and presence and honoring our lives. And when you do that, I think people are really excited to be around someone who reminds them that they're here, you know, and I will never miss an opportunity to remind people, you're here. We're here in this moment. I am breathing. I am sharing space with you, all those who came before me, and I'm honoring what is coming next. I was prepared to move. I was prepared to go into rooms and not to disappear, but to appear. And when I think about that, I think about just how much I needed someone as a child to be like, honey, I see you. Honey, I hear you. I play because I couldn't play as a child. I play now as a creator and a musician because I'm safe to do so. I'm safe in my body. I'm safe in this house. And I only got here because I went from silence to speech. I think right now I'm turning a page into a new realm of creativity because I'm no longer fighting to live. I've been really sick since I was like 14. I have had a bleeding condition. I was just diagnosed with endometriosis after 17 years of having no idea what was going on with me. But in the absence of knowing was this urgency to live. I wanted to do everything that I could, and I was having seizures on stage, and I was still touring. I was fully passing out constantly on the road, and was like, this is where I'd rather be nowhere else than on stage for this moment. If this is the last thing I do, I'd rather die on stage than sitting at home wondering what's happening to me. And that created so much. Even my first record came out because I thought I was gonna die. I recorded the first record in 2 weeks. My mother, who adopted me, shout outs to Amyra León. I was adopted by a 75-year-old woman, iconic Puerto Rican woman, who was a santera, which deeply impacted my relationship to the spirit. And I've always had visions since I was a little kid. I have no more life in me but this. I was like, if I am gonna die, these songs will be recorded. People will know that I was on my way to a life of melody. The album I'm working on now is about love and tenderness, because despite the chaos of my life, I have known such tenderness. Now when I write music, it's not coming from a place of I may just die here. It's coming from a place of I am still here, but my God, death brought me so close to life, and I'm so grateful. The ritual when you think this may just be my last is very different than when you say, I can't wait to do this for the rest of my life. And so I see myself here for a long, long time. I look forward to aging and to finding out what's next.